Anybody got a picture? Who got a picture?
It's on the flyer.
On the flyer? Where the flyer's at? Let me see the flyer. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Show them that first.
Who is that? Who is that?
It's Jesus. What color is Jesus?
White in color.
Who is that? Who is it?
That look like Jesus.
Hold on, you just said Jesus was white.
Get the scripture. Watch this. I'm gonna keep this up. Y'all familiar with the Bible, right?
Yeah.
They go to church? You do? Okay, watch this. Read Revelations 1:1.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 1.
It's on the front of the Bible. So this is the King James Bible. Open it up to you. It's the King James Bible. Not the NIV, not the American Standard. This is the original. It's the King James Bible, okay? Now watch this. Read verse 1 of Revelations.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So revelation means to reveal. You understand that? That's the root word of revelation. It means to reveal something. So this is the revealing of Jesus Christ. His prophecies, also what he looks like, right? Because you said he looks like everything, everybody, right?
Yeah,
But
he said white.
And he said white. Did Jesus actually walk the earth? Right, he did. When he walked the earth, did he? When somebody walked up on him, did he change colors, or was he one color?
No, one
He
color.
looked like one thing, right?
Yeah.
He looked like just like with you. If I later on, after you're dead and gone, 1,000 years from now, what's your name? Julian. What's
Junior.
Junior? What's your name? Spencer. My name is Judah. If somebody says, what did Spencer look like? What did Junior look like? Could somebody say he looked like everybody? Wouldn't it be offensive to you? Because you don't look like everybody. You look like you. You look like you. This is the revealing of Jesus Christ, the revelation of Christ. Now read, get to the point.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It said he had white woolly hair. Now, hold on. Let me go back to this picture. Is that white woolly hair? It's not, is it? But the Bible says he has white woolly hair. Strike one against this image.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Read on.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. Like, have you ever seen an old black man and his hair turns gray and it looks white? Yeah, a lot of our grandparents. Just like that. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
It says his eyes were as a flame of fire. It didn't mean that laser beams was coming out his eyes.
It wasn't Cyclops.
Yeah, it wasn't Cyclops. It wasn't like he had superpowers coming out his eyes. It's because the Bible says his eyes would be red with wine. I mean, because Christ drank wine. Not like he was a drunk, but he drank wine. Like we drink wine with our dinner, adults drink wine with their dinner. Christ drank wine, and wine turns your eyes red. So it says his eyes were a flame of fire. Read.
And his feet.
His feet. Now, your leg is the same color as your feet, right? Your legs same color as your feet. My arms and my legs, my feet, my neck, my face, same color, right? So it says his feet, read.
Like unto fine brass.
Anybody got a penny? Anybody got any change? You got any change in your pocket? Nobody got any change? Okay, what color is a penny? Like the color of brass. Like brass,
Yeah.
right? So read that again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
It says his feet like fine brass. So what color is that?
Like color of a penny.
Exactly, read. But not only like fine brass, because me and you are about the color of a penny, right? This is what it says his feet was like. Fine brass, what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
If you took that same penny, the color as me and you, and put it in fire and pull it out, what color would it be?
Black.
Your color. Christ looked like you. Christ was the same color as you. So who is that?
Because you said he looked like all colors, right? He didn't. The Bible said he looked just like y'all.
Just like y'all.
Now,
Hair just like y'all.
who
Go
is
ahead,
that?
bro. Give me that revelation. Image of the beast.
That ain't Jesus then, is it?
Ah.
Who's that? This is the picture that our families have showed us, right?
Yeah, my mama showed me that.
Exactly. But this is not Jesus. So according to what? What's the name of the book we just read?
Revolution?
Revelations. Revelations. You got the image of the beast? Yeah,
15.
read that.
Chapter 15.
Read.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
It says that our enemies, this is Revelations talking about what would be happening in these days. It says our enemies had power to give life to the beast. What life did they give the beast? They gave the beast Jesus' life.
Yep.
And they said that he looked like that. Read.
That the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
You see that? So it's talking about this image is the image of the what?
Beast.
Exactly. It's the image of the beast. The beast being the enemy that tricked us into following them as God. You understand that? So let me ask you again. What color is Jesus?
Same color as that.
What color is that?
Black.
Black.
Brown.
What color is Jesus?
Same thing.
The same color as what?
Black and brown.
Like your people.
Yeah.
Like my people. Jesus was a black man just like you. So what is that image that they've been giving us? Is it the truth? It's a what? It's a lie. It's a lie. So we're not to believe in that. You're an Israelite according to the Bible.
They trying to persuade us that that's
Right.
Absolutely. Give these brothers a flight.
I think he got one earlier. Did you
got
get
one?
one, Spencer?
And give y'all
Check it out, Spencer.
and y'all show this to your parents.
Let me show you. Get home.
What do Christ look like? And I see you got the tattoo. Did you know what it's in the Bible?
Get that covered up.
When they get that covered up, don't get it covered up. Because it's a sin to get tattooed. Don't get it covered up. Just don't acknowledge that. Don't acknowledge
Yeah,
that.
that's why my mom told me not to get no more. She told me to show me to get no more.
Yeah.
She said, she hate tattoos because she said Haiti, because you know I'm Haitian. And Haiti,
Are you Haitian?
Yeah.
You know what tribe you from?
No, I don't.
You from the tribe of Levi. Levi. You were Levite. You were Israelite from the tribe, yeah.
I don't know nothing.
I'm gonna show you.
I don't know nothing about that right
In the Bible, the Israelites had 12 tribes. And you are from the so-called Haitian. You will be from the tribe of Levi. Moses was a Levite. You know what work he did for his people. That's in your blood, bro. That's in your blood to want to stand up for your people. The Levites had a special position with the Most High God. They was the priests. They the ones that did the work in the Old Testament. But the Old Testament has been done away with the Levitical law. The other laws are still in effect. But y'all people are so special because y'all have that certain zeal about y'all. When they speak about, you ever heard Rick Ross talk about Haitians, how they be acting. Y'all was meant to be like that because y'all was had to be serious with God's people. Christianity is a damn joke.
Hell yeah.
Well, a pastor said this, a pastor said that. What the hell, what your pastor said, bro?
White man gave us our religion.
He did.
Yeah.
Christianity. The Bible is not about religion. Christianity say, come as you are, and you good. No, you can come to our congregation as you are, but your ass gonna change. You must believe that. Because if you're a homosexual, well, I got baptized. Okay, you went in, and you came back. You a wet homosexual. You gotta change. Because we used to do our dirt in the street as well.
You got me laughing about the dude talking. I don't like men's no more. I don't like
Oh man. That's the
feminine
crazy.
as hell.
That's the
And you're
crazy.
feminine as hell.
feminine as hell.
Talking about he changed. You ain't changed the damn thing. As soon as them cameras go off and you leave, you gonna be blinked over somewhere, bro.
That's Christianity.
It's Christianity.
That's Christianity.
So yes, the white man did give us our religion. And it started with that image of Caesar Borgia. You know who Caesar Borgia is, bro? That touch you got in your arm.
Caesar Boy Jerry.
Yeah.
That's what they call him.
That's who he was a real person. He was given as the image in the Renaissance era to be painted as the new image of Christ.
So this is Moses speaking to the Israelites, letting them know, look, if you don't keep God's commandments, there's going to be curses that's going to fall upon you. So these curses is how we're going to identify who our people are. Let's go there, 46. They shall be upon the days of the curses, right? That's what we're talking about, the curses that will fall upon you. For a sign. For a sign. What's a sign? Behind you right now, it says stop, right? Okay, so I mean, it have you identified, right? It's a sign. And for a wonder, you're gonna be wondering why the people living in this situation, why it happened to them. See? And upon thy seed forever, meaning you can't get away from them. That's how you're gonna identify who these people are, because it's gonna be generational curses. It's gonna be upon you, your children, your children. 68. Are you reading 48? Alright, you 48.
I was reading 45.
Oh, 45.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah, say what say it's you found like the 46 telling about the curses. That's why I started with some of the curses. Right? You 48.
48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy, the Lord shall send against thee, and
Hunger.
So because we didn't keep God's commandments, he said we're going to serve our enemies and hunger. When you're hungry, who do you got to get your food from? Our enemies, which is who? The so-called white man, because we don't run. Family dollars, we don't run out of these things. We got to go to them, B. Hunger, thirst.
And then thirst.
And then thirst, when we're hungry, when we're thirsty, where we got to get our water from? If we don't pay that water bill, what they going to do? Cut that thing off. They going to cut it off, B.
And then nakedness.
And nakedness, your clothing. If you look at the sticker, it's gonna say made in China, made in America, made there, made there. It ain't gonna say made from no black man. We ain't make these things.
And we wasn't wearing things. We weren't wearing clothes back then.
I mean, we was wearing clothes, but we wasn't rulership, okay? Because right now, what happened is people broke God's commandment. He took away the rulership from us and gave it to the enemy. So now we're gonna serve him as a punishment. That's a punishment. People need to the commandments.
And then want of all things.
And then wants of all things. What kind of thing? Like you need a driver's license. You gotta go to them. Education, religion, everything you need, you gotta go to them. Birth certificate, marriage certificate, everything. You gotta serve who? The enemy, which is your so-called white man. Okay?
Since we born, we have to sign that birth certificate.
There you go.
So we have to sign that.
We're gonna prove that it's talking about the white man. Continue.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Check this out.
Wow.
Let's check this out.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he's talking about your so-called white man. He put the yoke of iron upon our neck, chain on our neck. But read.
Until he have destroyed me.
Until he have destroyed us from knowing who we are, because now we're calling ourselves African American.
Yeah.
He the one that name us that. Even your last name goes to him. Okay? Until he have destroyed us, because now we gotta learn about ourselves from him. Everything we need, we gotta serve him. Okay? Now how did we get here? 68. How did we get here? What kind of transportation they used to bring us here?
Ships.
All right, let's see. We're gonna prove that it's right.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now you familiar with when the Israelites was in Egypt? Was they free or was they slaves? When the Israelite was in Egypt, was they free people or was they slaves?
Free, right?
They was slaves by the Egyptians. They was enslaved by the Egyptians. So God says He's gonna bring them back into Egypt. Meanwhile, slavery again. They're going to be. Yeah, I
I
get
thought
that.
you meant before they got slaved. Like they was free, right? Before they
Yeah,
got slaved.
they were free, then they got enslaved in Egypt. Yeah. Let's prove
Exodus
that.
chapter 20 verse 2 explains what Egypt is.
Yeah.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt is synonymous for bondage. That's why He said, I'm going to bring you back to Egypt, meaning back to bondage or slavery. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
Which is
with,
what?
It's bondage.
Bondage again with what?
with ships.
With ship. How do we get to America? That's talking about us, man. With ship, right?
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Meaning Moses was telling us this in the wilderness, saying the same way I'm telling you this, that's how it's going to happen. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
What won't we going to see again? Our homeland. Because since we came to America, we never been back to our homeland. We never been back. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And once you get off these slave ships, you're going to be sold. Nigga, sold to Miss Johnson in North Carolina. Okay, that's our history right here.
Yeah.
Read.
For bondmen and bondwomen,
And slave women. Read.
and no man shall buy you.
Martin Luther King tried. We have a bunch of high guys that try to get us off this situation, but they couldn't do it. Because who put us there? The Most High God. He allowed this to happen to us. So what do you think now? Since we
Why
broke...
is the Most High God allowing this to happen? Because
that-
we
15,
commanded, because
15,
we
15
broke
again.
His commandments.
Broke the commandments. Remember, hold that, go to Amos 3. That's why it happened to us. Because we broke His commandments. The thing is, we don't know. God's commandments, they're spiritual, man. These are things to govern our life. You know, it teaches us how to live our life, but things we want to go about our own lives, we don't do it. So that's why. He promised, look, He promised us the world. He promised everything to us. And we say, hell, you know, black people want to do whatever they want to do.
Exactly.
So that's what happened.
Great command.
All right, chapter 3, verse 1 and 2. Amos 3, 1 and 2.
For behold, Amos chapter 3 verse 1. For behold, in those days,
Yeah.
Amos 3 verse 1.
That's what it could be.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Against you, O children of
Oh
Israel.
my God, never seen that verse, bro.
You, we are the children
Yeah,
of Israel.
Israelites.
You know what the word Israel means? You know? It means prince of God. Prince. Prince of God, Prince of the power. That's the definition you see. A prince is what? For a sister, it's princess. A prince, is that a regular brother?
Nah.
He's royalty, right?
Absolutely. That's why y'all got
Royalty
purple on.
never dressed like, in layman terms, like common folks. Whenever you, and I hate to use this woman, the Queen of England, she ain't no damn queen, but the Queen of England, or any of them, do you ever see them in pants? Even the younger ones growing up. Why is that? They're royalty. Royalty looks a certain way. Where do you think they got that from? They got that from us. Every nation done copied what we do, even to today. You rap, it's gonna be a white dude or Chinese dude who's not trying to rap just like you. You sing, fashion, everything we do, no, they want to try and mimic us and make more money off what we do naturally than what we do.
Slim
They
Jesus
put
just
a
tried
bigger
that.
name on it.
And he called himself Slim Jesus.
Watch this. You got that?
Slim Jesus. He tried to drill rap, but they told him he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Just like if
Yeah, I just saw that too.
Yeah, they stopped him.
Yeah.
He don't want to rap no
Slim
more.
Jesus. I thought it was stupid. Watch this though.
Deuteronomy 4 verse 6.
Who you think
Keep
he is?
therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all
Read it
these.
again, nice and slow.
Keep therefore and do them,
Do them is talking about these commandments. All right, watch this.
for this is your wisdom and your understanding.
This was our wisdom. When you read this, the nations didn't have no rules or restrictions. They did whatever they felt like doing. We don't do that. We're royalty. We're God's royalty. He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments, which are rules on how we're supposed to be as men, how we're supposed to be as women. Why? Because you're royal. You don't act like everybody else. So he said, this is going to be our wisdom. And the way our women dress, that was wisdom. And guess what? When women, our sisters don't realize that they are walking examples of what beauty is. Read that scripture, know that walk. No matter what you do, in righteousness or wickedness, you're going to be mimicked. You wear your head to the side, every white boy, every Chinese, Arab boy who want to be cool, want to have his head to the side. You side, that whatever you do in righteousness or wickedness, you gotta be mimicked. Why? Because you don't know how great you is, but they know like that brother or that sister, they great. I want to look like them, want to talk like them, want to sing like them, want to dance like them, want to cook like them, everything. Watch this. It said this is gonna be our wisdom, you know?
In the sight of the nations.
In the sight of all these other nations that's not Israelites, they want to mimic what you doing. Watch this, read on.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise, understanding people.
When they saw the way you carried yourself, how you talk, how you dealt, they supposed to look at you like, man, those are the wise and understanding people. Now watch, that's not being said about black folks today. But what is we known for?
Righteousness.
Being the most wicked, ghetto. Throw a name there. That's us. We're not known for what we was built to be known for, being righteous. We're known for every wicked thing on the earth. And that's not even who we are. But that's what's promoted to make now folks want to be that. Our brothers and them want to not only do sports and entertain because that's what's pushed out there. That's the only option. It was once a time, I'd say, like what during the 50s and 60s, you always said, yeah, I want my kid to be a doctor, a lawyer, astronaut, all these other tangible things. Now you talk to the little kid, yeah, I want to be an Instagram model. Yeah. That's a career?
I want to be a football player.
Yeah. I want to be a rap battle king. What the hell is that? All this stuff that will not profit us as a people. No more fat. Then look at what they do. They enforce that through what? The shows we get. Look at all these shows on TV.
Reality TV.
You don't see no family-based stuff no more. You don't see no man and woman. The Cosby Show, which is the best show ever, was on TV.
Oh wait, yes there is. With the comedian.
Took him out. They assassinated the only man that had a positive image through his whole career.
Yeah, they did.
Look at what Bill Cosby did. Everything he did was positive for us.
Why was it true put? Let's get you got the one for men first.
Yep. Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5.
Now this is for all of us men. Okay.
They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
What's that mean? That's it. What it means is we're not supposed to do the Montel Jordan, the Michael Jordan, the Steve Harvey bald head. We're not supposed to shave our heads. I'm gonna show you why. And we're not supposed to shave off our beards. Okay? Now I'm gonna show you why. First, get me Genesis 1:26. And again, I'm gonna bring out scriptures you already heard. You've already heard these scriptures. It ain't gonna be new to you. It's the understanding. That's what it is, okay? And I appreciate you for listening, sir, because you got a humble spirit.
Well, when y'all meet?
We meet today.
It's on a Saturday only?
We meet on Saturdays, and then those of us that go out, if you ever watch any of our videos, we go out in the street and teach. And we have on Wednesdays we get together. That's for us to learn how to go out and teach in the street.
That's just for you guys?
That's for anybody that repents and comes in to understanding they're an Israelite. Okay, because we're not like the Christian church. We're not come as you are. I'm going to show you that that's not true in the Bible. But I want to show you why we can't shave. All right, we'll stay focused on
Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. And God said, let us make man in our image.
You've heard this before, right? Mm-hmm. Right, read on.
After our likeness.
After our likeness.
And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea.
That's what we're supposed to have. Rulership. Okay? I'm going to prove that. One other place. We just got to get to the point. Deuteronomy 7:6. Let them have dominion. Right? Mm-hmm. And it goes on over the animals, even over the other men of the earth. Okay?
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
That's us Israelites.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
What's that mean? He chose us. There's other people on the earth.
Right.
If you choose something, what are you saying? If you got a suit that you're gonna wear to church, and you choose this particular suit,
I guess I like that one a little better.
You like that one a little better, right?
Yeah.
So he's saying that about us as a people.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
Above all people. That's our natural position. We just read in Genesis to have dominion.
So we should be above all people?
Everybody's supposed to be our servant, sir. That's in the Bible. All the other nations were created to serve us. But we wanted to be like the other people, so the Most High God said, I'm going to put you beneath them to serve them. Never in the Bible will you read about 50-50. So when you see our people, when injustices happen and we go march for equality, you know why we don't get equality? Because he never established equality. He established us to be over them. We his chosen. We his favorite. And he said, you rejected me, so I'm going to reject you. We read that. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, something you ain't never been taught that before.
That's why we are on the bottom.
That's why we on the bottom. Until we repent and understand who we are first.
We're going to leave y'all right now, and y'all going to do whatever y'all want to do. But y'all never be able to stand before the Most High and say that y'all didn't know. Y'all never found out. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Y'all didn't know I was an Israelite. God's going to judge. Right now, you marked. What you do from here on is up to you. You understand?
Before we go, I got this for y'all. Read Ezekiel 3:17. While we out here, why you see us so passionate about trying to wake y'all up and let y'all know who y'all are? Read that.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
A watchman is somebody that's looking out for you. You know how they call it pulling capers? Hey, you be the watch out man. I'm going to go do this. So God said, I'm going to raise up my people and he going to make us watchmen. Look out for your people. Read.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
So that's what we doing out here. This is what the captain's out here doing. Giving you warning. He went over Christmas. He went over a woman teacher. He went over who you are. Israelites, according to the Bible. You got to keep the commandments to get to heaven when Christ come back. That's warning from God. These ain't our words. Read it again.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
And give you warning from him. We're warning you from God. Why? Give me that in Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 21.
Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 21.
This is warning about keep God's commandments because of this. Read.
For death is come up into our windows.
Because death is all around us. You could be out here riding your bike and a white cop could pull up on you and say, I'm gonna mess with these niggas today. And if he do anything wrong, I'm gonna shoot him. Y'all see it happen all the time. Every day. Mike Brown had his hands up. Still shot him. Freddie Gray, they broke his back, killed him. Trayvon Martin was walking home with a bag of Skittles and the dude came out there and shot him. It can happen at any time. Death came up in our windows. Read on.
For death is come up into our windows, our path. For death is come up into our windows, and it is entered into our palace.
Read on.
To cut off the children from without.
To cut off the children. That's their agenda. Is if they can get rid of y'all, then they'll know they ain't gonna be no more of them. That's why they killing off the black man, getting them up out of the households, and then they starting wars on y'all with putting man on TV with skirts. Come on now, rappers with skirts? Why? Because they know y'all watch that stuff. And then one day y'all gonna eventually be like, hey man, that's cool. Let me go to Ross and get me one of those. And y'all gonna start walking around just like it. Read on.
And the young man from the streets.
Hold on, death has come up into us to do what?
To cut off the children from without. And the young man from the streets.
And the young man from the streets. Ain't they killing our young man in the streets? That's in the Bible. So that's why we out here as watchmen giving y'all warning. Come up here to the school, man. We on East 5th Street. Come up here, sit and learn. We ain't zombies. We real people, man. We got jobs. We listen to music. We watch TV. But this come first before all of that. God's commandments. Following Christ, believing in Christ come before all of that. Everything is third and fourth to us.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.